Community leaders and innovators expressed a desire for a performing arts center in the Northwest Metro, like the ones in Hopkins or Burnsville. The City of Brooklyn Park and North-Hennepin Community College worked on the project for more than 3 years, organizing meetings like this one and studies to see if an $81 million project was feasible. But in late October, North-Hennepin Community College and the City of Brooklyn Park announced that they would no longer be pursuing the Center for Innovation and the Arts at the corner of 85th Avenue North and West Broadway in Brooklyn Park. We sat down to talk about the factors that led to making this difficult decision in today's Newsmakers.
The project for the Center for Innovation and the Arts was something that was in discussion in the works up here before I even started at North-Hennepin Community College. And since day one, this was a project that I was super excited about and seeing how we could bring this to fruition. But really, as we started looking at some of our data around enrollment and looking at the financial situation of the college, it quickly became apparent that we would have some issues trying to fund part of it from the college's end. And then once we did a feasibility study, it became evident that even trying to raise private dollars would be a challenge in this environment. And between those two pieces coming together, I felt that the best decision for the college moving forward would be to seek an alternate way of still achieving the same thing, which is bringing arts to the community right around Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center, Maple Grove, and the other cities we serve.
So that probably is putting a little bit of time and attention into the arts facility currently on campus.
Absolutely. So now that we are not going to pursue bonding for the Center for Innovation in the Arts, what we're going to do is use some of the proceeds of sales of land that we have coming up to reinvest in the college, and particularly the Fine Arts building. That building is one of the oldest ones we have on campus and certainly needs some love. And that's what we intend to do, is invest some money, show that building some love, and make sure that we have a facility that will serve the community well.
All right, and there was a parcel of land near the Brooklyn Park Library that you guys had designated for this, I believe.
Correct.
So that's one of the ones that will be considered for sale?
Sure, down the road, we're going to hold off on that land as much as we can. The piece of land that we will be selling is adjacent to that, just to the east, and that will be used for affordable housing and childcare, which will help address some of the issues that we have with the students on our campus.
And you guys are also talking creatively with the City of Brooklyn Park for different arts programs as kind of part of still paying attention to the arts here in the Northwest Metro.
Absolutely. So we will continue to partner with the cities in our service area, and Brooklyn Park is a major player in the area and a fantastic partner. So we've been working with their Parks and Rec to provide programming for the residents of the community, and we'll seek to continue doing that into the future.
Thank you for coming here and talking to us about it today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Yep. North-Hennepin Community College held a Veterans Resource Fair to connect veterans and military students to on- and off-campus resources. The fair was held this past week. North-Hennepin has a Veterans Services Coordinator that helps serve the almost 100 vets who are students at the college.
We find that veterans often do not seek out help. So we want to be present, and we want to be intentional in trying to reach out to that population to connect them with resources that they may not be aware of.
One of the top concerns facing veteran students isn't that unusual. They want to be able to land that job when they finish up school. The Anoka-Hennepin School District is changing part of their science curriculum, and they're inviting the public to weigh in. They are specifically considering new curriculum for chemistry, honors chemistry, and elementary science. Currently, 14 of their 26 elementary sites are piloting 2 curriculum that will be considered.
Much like science changes all the time as we learn new information, we learn more about how students learn. And so these new standards and these new curriculum materials will really best address how students learn science, to give them more opportunities to really apply scientific processes to how they learn in science.
You can learn more on Thursday, November 17th at the Educational Service Center in Anoka. And if you can't attend, you can check out the materials virtually if you register online first. A big group of volunteers in Plymouth is celebrating a big goal. A partnership called Heart Safe Plymouth reached a goal that they set more than 10 years ago. They trained their 7,000th person this last week.
The number is 7,000, and way back when we started this program, the population of the city of Plymouth was around 70,000. And so we said we would like to train at least 10% of the city of Plymouth, and so 7,000.
Okerstrom says it's important that people can perform CPR and use an AED with confidence, and the group is excited about reaching their goal that they've been working on for so long. This has been a years-long partnership between Plymouth Public Safety and the Plymouth Rotary Club.
It's personally something that I want to continue doing because I know that it affects many, many families. Unfortunately, many of those families have lost kids as well as adults in their family, and so loved ones.
There are more training sessions to come. You can visit the Plymouth Rotary Club's website to learn more. There's a special exhibit at the Hopkins Center for the Arts that plays with color in all different ways.
She uses a special triangular thread that contains different tones and saturations of that base color. So when light hits them, the color changes as you walk around.
Susan Hensel makes sculptural textile work. She begins her process with a design that she manipulates in Photoshop and then Illustrator. Then she feeds that information in digital embroidery machines, which create a module that she stitches together to create artwork in 3D. The show is called At Play in the Fields of Color Perception, and you can see it from now until December 3rd at the Hopkins Center for the Arts.